This hearing, nakakainis ang gobyerno, hindi nyo kasalanan. Ang PSA 42,046. Inaccurate information, disinformation, misinformation, incomplete government agencies. Nakakagulo. Eh paano tayo magpapahiwating ng impormasyon sa tao? Officials, si SK Chair and officials, and the functionaries, BHW, BNS, Lupon, Antay-Bausi, Tanod, I haven't heard that there are actually barangay information officers.
Madam Chair, with your permission, the focal person and the one managing this project is the Philippine Information Agency. With your permission, Mr. Joe Torres.
Because it says here, accomplished, meaning before you took your seat, and ongoing. I'm not familiar that there are barangay that, I've been here since 1998, that there is such a person called a barangay information officer. Yeah. May we know who will speak? Sorry, I can't see. Please state your name and the agency. Thank you.
Good morning, Madam Chair. I'm Joe Torres, Jose Torres Jr. of the Philippine Information Agency. The Barangay Information Officers Network used to be an informal network organized by the Philippine Information Agency in barangays all over the country, but not because of budgetary constraints. It has not been organized in all barangays or all provinces around the country. I can cite, for example, 5 municipalities in Basilan. They have a Barangay Information Officers Network. Those who sit as Barangay Information Officers are the barangay secretaries. So, for example, in Pagadian City, all their barangay secretaries sit as Barangay Information Officers.
Doble ang role.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So they are not like a BHW or a BNS appointed by the barangay chairman, allocated an allowance from the era of the barangay.
No, ma'am.
It's a function assigned to an existing official of the barangay.
Yes, ma'am.
Are they given compensation?
No, ma'am, because
Are they given the tools? Are they given the training?
it is actually the plan of the current administration
So it's a plan. So please don't put it under accomplished and ongoing. It says here accomplished and ongoing. So I would, unless this was done before.
There are already ongoing activities and accomplished activities done by the Barangay Information Officers Network, ma'am. For instance, in Negros.
Talking about this administration, 2022-23.
Yes, ma'am. Last year we had several activities of the Barangay Information Officers composed of barangay secretaries. And this year we are already allocating a little amount to pilot it in Mindanao. So actually the first Barangay Information Officers Summit will be done on October 17 in Zamboanga del Sur. We will gather about 681 Barangay Information Officers to equip them and to provide them the materials so that they will be able to help the government reach out to the people when it comes to information and education communication.
Barangays are there, basic.
That we have the Barangay Information Officers
No,
Network.
how many barangays are there in the Philippines?
I'm not...
Just Google it. I mean, not Google. Maybe Google may be wrong. You're the information hub. So a senator is asking the Philippine Information Agency to give me basic information on how many barangays are there in the country. I need to know.
Ma'am, we have 42,045 barangays all over the country.
Okay, so my information is wrong. It's 42,045.
Yes, ma'am.
Not 42,004. Matuto kayo. Kaya nga, yan ang ibig ko sabihin, example yan. Ang DILG, 42,004. Ang PIA under PCO, 42,045. 45 minus 2, 43. 43, ano yan, palutang-lutang. So, before we proceed with this hearing, please find out, ayan, a test inaccuracy. So see, we can't be confused. If my staff is wrong, I would be happy to correct that. But if you're wrong, please put it on record. It's a simple question. how many barangays are there in the Philippines?
Yes, ma'am.
Because I want to help you. I like these barangay information officers. DILG galing yan. Sinong source? From their website. Maybe they have to, I don't know, it's 42004 or 42045. Kaya nga, information nga ang pinag-uusapan dito Tapos mali-mali ang bibigay nyo sa akin.
It comes from the DILG, ma'am.
Ano nga?
40,045.
We can't have two figures. I hope, Secretary Chavez, you understand my... before we proceed, we need to know how many barangays do we have.
Fully understood.
Just like we have to know how many provinces do we have. Just like we need to know how many cities and municipalities do we have. If we are to have a barangay information officers network, the basis is how many barangays?
Madam Chair, I think PSA is here. Otherwise, in their website, Philippine Statistics Authority, facts and figures, it is 42,046. PSA.
That's what I mean. I may suspend this hearing. Nakakainis ang gobyerno, hindi nyo kasalanan. Ang PSA, 42,046. Ang DILG, 42,004. Ang PIA under PCO, 42,045. Suspend muna ang hearing. Magkasundo tayo kung ilang barangay.
Let it be my another priority agenda to
We cannot proceed because I'm interested in this barangay information officers. And I want to help you here. That's very good. But we have to decide how many barangays there are. Why don't you call the Liga ng Barangay? Okay, suspended. This is an example
Apo.
of inaccurate information, disinformation, misinformation, incomplete staff work. It's not your fault, sir. It's not your fault. It's not... See? Government agencies. Nakakagulo. Paano tayo magpapahiwating ng impormasyon sa taong bayan kung tayo mismo iba-iba? Right? Tell me, am I unreasonable? It's a simple question. How many barangays do we have in the Philippines? Let's say you are in the United Nations. Somebody says 42,004. 40,045. No, it's 40,046. Ano ba tayo? Unless new barangays were created? Yeah, can we have the latest figure? As of what? As of July 12, 2024, the PSA says it's 42,004. PIA says it's 42,045. Which is which? Unless there were barangays that were abolished, so it's now 42,004.
If I may, Madam Chair, as of June 30, 2024, and this is DILG, just to add to the literature, it's 42,004. This is, I think, important.
That's what I said, Secretary. That's what I said. And I was corrected by the gentleman, and he said it's 42,045. So kindly, I suspend the hearing, talk to each other, because if the main communications arm of government is confused and dishing out wrong or conflicting information just on basic information on the number of barangays, how can we even proceed? So the hearing is suspended, the briefing is suspended until you ascertain the correct number of barangays.